time ago. She'll never have another. He put her on his bed and looked at her instead of making love. He laughed a lot, and this is what he said. Truth comes out of fiction, love comes out of friction. Purity is interesting, but so is superstition.
like a broken pup. He looked up from the cup. He drank his morning coffee in and wiped the dribbles from his chin. And when his eyes met mine, he made a little whine. He came within an inch or two, and then he whispered, "I hate you." Funny little monkey and a big white Easter bunny. They lived in little cages, and sometimes in rages I would turn them upside down and drag the monkey all around.
I wish I was something, I wish I was good. I wish I was made of mahogany wood. I wish I were bigger, I wish I was tall. I wish I had houses instead of this hall. That somebody put me inside of one day. I know who he was, but he won't let me say. He looks at me sometimes, and sometimes he knocks on doorways beside me, and sometimes he rocks me to sleep in a chair, for he knows that I need affection as much as a cut needs to bleed. bomb man.
Eat a piece of banjo's hand, it will sit up on your neck like it was an architect
Sitting on the sand. Sitting on the sand.
were silhouetted off against the sky.
Sunset makes the Maybellines look lavender.
She sighed. I guess she's right, I barely thought. And then I turned and said, was it murder that had hurt her, or something that I said? I said it was a woman's weapon, small enough to hide inside a simple pocketbook or underneath a bride.
Could it be my son that she slipped into suicide? I do not think her thoughtlessness was always bona fide.
I guess she's right, I thought again, and then I heard her say,
She was never on your side, but simply in the way. Let it go, for it is over. I will take your hand, and we will watch our willows wave and wait for Wonderland.
Once I arose from a small wooden chair, opened the window and started to stare at roses that grow in a vertical way, because there is sunshine above them each day. I smiled at the roses and started to think of beauty that lay in this logical link. If life was as simple as just
his wrinkled skin.
I thought the thoughts of little children and the thoughts of men. I thought the thoughts of stupid people who have never been so much in love as they should be, and got confused too easily to fall in love again. 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 And so I say goodbye to you, and hope that maybe someday soon we will